Almost every car on the road dies of something completely preventable. Not old age, not bad luck, a habit the owner had, or a habit the owner skipped. The people who cross 300,000, 400,000, even 500,000 miles on one engine are not lucky, and they are not driving special cars. They just refuse to do the handful of things that quietly kill everything else on the road. These are 17 of those habits, counting down to the single one that matters more than the other 16 combined. Let's get into it. 17. Change the oil early, not on the light. The maintenance light is set for ideal conditions almost nobody drives in. Short trips, cold starts, traffic, and heat all age oil far faster than that counter assumes. Old oil stops lubricating and turns to sludge, and sludge is what turns a good engine into scrap. Change it every 5,000 miles with full synthetic and you have already done the biggest thing on this entire list. The 500K cars all share this one habit. 16. Warm it up for the first minute, not the first mile. Overnight, oil drains down out of the top of the engine. For the first several seconds after a cold start, the camshafts and valvetrain are running nearly dry while the pump pushes oil back up. That window is where most engine wear happens. You do not need to idle for 5 minutes, just give it 15 to 30 seconds before you drive off, then keep it gentle under 2,500 revolutions per minute until the temperature needle lifts. Free every morning and worth tens of thousands of miles. 15. Use the exact oil weight the manual specifies. Thicker is not safer. Modern engines are built to tight tolerances designed around a specific oil viscosity, often something thin like 0W20 or 0W16, and those tolerances depend on that oil flowing fast at startup. Pour in a heavier weight because it feels more protective, and you actually slow oil to the top of the engine when it needs it most. Whatever the cap and the manual say, that is the only number you accept. 14. Never let it overheat, not even once. An engine can be perfectly maintained and still be killed in a single afternoon by heat. Most engines are aluminum, and one serious overheat warps the head, blows the gasket, and turns into a repair that costs more than the car. The instant the temperature gauge climbs toward hot, pull over and shut it off. A tow is annoying. A warped head ends the car. The 500,000 crowd treats the temperature gauge as the most important dial on the dash. 13. Check the coolant once a month. Cooling systems fail slowly and silently. A small seep at a hose or the water pump drops the level a little at a time. The car drives fine, and then one hot day it overheats and the damage is already done. 10 seconds a month prevents all of it. Pop the hood, look at the reservoir, make sure it sits between the lines. If it is dropping between checks, something is leaking, and you want to find it before it finds you. 12. Use only the coolant your car is engineered for. Coolant is not just coolant. Your cooling system is built around a specific coolant chemistry matched to the exact metals and seals inside your engine. Top off with the wrong universal jug from a gas station and the mismatched additives corrode the system from the inside until the radiator weeps or the head gasket lets go. The right coolant costs a few dollars more. This is not the place to improvise. 11. Treat lifetime transmission fluid as a myth. This phrase has killed more transmissions than any defect. Automakers call the fluid lifetime. Some cars do not even have a dipstick, so people drive 150,000 miles and never touch it. But that fluid absolutely degrades, collecting metal, losing its additives, and giving up its ability to shed heat. Drain and refill it every 60,000 miles with the exact fluid your car specifies. This single habit is often the whole difference between a transmission that sees 250,000 miles and one that dies at 130,000. 10. Come to a full stop before shifting direction. Rolling backward and slapping it into drive or flipping between reverse and drive during a 3-point turn feels like nothing. Inside the transmission, the clutch packs are being forced to reverse components still spinning the other way, and the loads are huge. Across years, it adds up to real wear on a part that costs thousands. Full stop, let the car settle, then shift. Every time. 9. Don't lug the engine and don't baby it either. Here's the one that surprises people. Driving too gently for too long hurts an engine. Cars that spend years creeping around town below 2,000 revolutions per minute build up carbon on the valves and in the combustion chamber because the engine never works hard enough to keep itself clean. You do not need to abuse it, just let it climb into its mid-range now and then, especially merging or on the highway. A few honest pulls through the gears keep it far cleaner than months of tiptoeing. 8. Fix the small leak now, not the big one later. A drop of oil on the driveway, a faint burning smell, a slow drip you keep meaning to look at. Small leaks are cheap. The failures they turn into are not. A weeping valve cover gasket ignored long enough starves an engine of oil. A minor coolant seat becomes an overheat. The 500,000 cars belong to people who chase down the small stuff the week they notice it, while it is still a $30 gasket instead of a $4,000 engine. 7. Keep up with the fluids nobody reminds you about. Everyone remembers engine oil. The long-haul cars are the ones that also remember the rest. Brake fluid absorbs water and corrodes the expensive hydraulic hardware from the inside, so flush it every 3 years. Differential and transfer case fluid on trucks and SUVs does brutal work, and almost nobody changes it until something grinds. Power steering and, where equipped, timing components all have intervals. None of it is glamorous. All of it is cheap next to what it prevents. 6. Replace the timing belt. On time, no exceptions. If your engine uses a timing belt rather than a chain, that belt is a hard deadline, usually around 90,000 miles or 7 years. On an interference engine, and many are, a snapped belt lets the pistons slam into the valves and the engine is instantly finished. There is no warning, no squeal, no slipping. A scheduled belt is a $1,000 service. A belt that lets go is a scrapped car. If you cannot prove when it was last done, assume it is due. 5. Brake with the engine, not just the pedal. Riding the brakes down a long grade bakes heat into the rotors until they warp, and on heavy vehicles it can cook the fluid until the pedal goes soft. Downshift on long descents and let the drivetrain carry some of the load. Look further ahead so you can brake earlier and softer instead of stabbing the pedal at the last second. Smoother braking saves rotors, pads, wheel bearings, and the whole front end, all parts the 500,000 drivers rarely replace. 4. Stop running the tank to empty. Your fuel pump sits inside the tank and uses the fuel around it for cooling. Run the tank down to the fumes over and over, and that pump runs hot and dry, wearing out years early. There is also more sediment at the very bottom of the tank, and habitually sucking it up feeds it toward your filter and injectors. Keep it above a quarter tank as a habit. It is one of the easiest ways to protect two systems most people never think about. 3. Drive it like the parts cost money because they do. This is a mindset more than a single act. Slamming over potholes at speed, dumping the clutch, revving a stone-cold engine, riding the clutch at every light. None of them throws a warning light, and every one of them shaves life off a component built to last far longer. The people who reach 500,000 are not necessarily gentle drivers. They are aware drivers. They treat the car like a machine they intend to keep, and it responds by lasting. 2. Follow the schedule. In the book, not the one in your head. Every car comes with a maintenance schedule written by the people who engineered it, and it is the single most valuable thing in the glove box. It tells you exactly what to service and when, and it accounts for the severe conditions most people actually drive in. The 500K cars are almost never owned by people improvising from memory. They are owned by people who follow that book like a checklist and keep the receipts to prove it. Boring, documented, relentless maintenance is the whole secret. 1. Catch the problem while it's still a noise. Here's the one that matters more than the other 16 combined. A car about to have a catastrophic failure almost always warns you first. A new rattle, a faint whine, a vibration that was not there last week, a smell, a light. The people whose engines die at 150,000 are the ones who turned up the radio and kept driving. The people who reach 500,000 are the ones who treat every new sound as information and investigate it that week, while it is still a $50 sensor and not a $5,000 teardown. Almost every expensive repair on Earth started as a cheap symptom that somebody ignored. Do not be that somebody. Listen to your car, and it will tell you exactly how to keep it alive. None of these 17 habits is difficult, and not one of them is expensive. That is the whole point. Cars do not usually die because something unavoidable broke. They die because a small, cheap, boring habit got skipped for long enough that it became a large, expensive, unfixable one. Do these consistently and 500,000 miles stops being a miracle and starts being math. Which of these were you skipping? Drop it in the comments and subscribe so you do not miss the next one.